Well, we're back at Bernie's garage again, and today we're going to be shortening an 8.8 Explorer axle. So if you look around right here, what we have here is a Explorer axle with a disc brake set up onto it, and we're going to end up putting two short axles into it. It already has one into it. Now we're going to put a second short one into it, and it's going to narrow the rear end about 3 inches. What we're going to do with this is we're going to pull the rear end. We just took the cover off it, rear end, and all we're going to do, we're going to mark the tubes, and we're going to use, there's the axle right there, and we're going to use that pipe cutter there. So anyway, let's get to it. So we turn the axle over, we get a 8mm socket. Pull this bolt out. Okay, so we finished unscrewing the screw. Pull that out. And the pin comes out. And at that point, we push the side axle in. You can see the little clip down there. There we go, that was the magnet. Now, what we have to do is pull the side axle out. Hold that there, then. Okay, so we're going to take the backing plate off to make it a little bit easier, and then we'll measure the difference of the two axles. So there's the difference in length of the two axles, and it's almost 3 inches on each. We already measured them. So what we do, we put the axle, the head of the axle into a straight, which is the garage door. Come over here, and that measures, it's about 27 and 11/16. And this one is about 30 and 5/8. We come back up here. Anyway, we took the measurements, we divided it all out, and we end up with a number. It's around 2.945 is what it is shorter. So that's the measurement that we had to remove from the axle. So what we'll do now, we're going to come over here. We're going to figure out a good spot on the axle. I like taking it fairly close to the end of the rear end, because the pipe cutter wants a bit of area for the rollers to sit on. So anything around this area, and the closer you are to the axle, the less chance you got of going off, because if you take it out over here and it's out a very small bit, by the time you get all the way over here, it could be out a 1/4 of an inch, or it could be out a 1/2 of an inch. So we take the piece out as close to the flange as we can. So we'll put a mark in around right here for the first one, and I'm going to put a cut mark into it with the pipe cutter and see how it looks. So we got the pipe cutter started, and we've done a couple of turns with it, just to make sure that the line is staying tracked in the same spot, make sure it doesn't go to one side or the other side. So you want to do it very lightly for the first little while, then just add some oil to it. I find it helps a little. So we'll put that to it, and we'll just continue to turn the pipe cutter. And anyway, just a note, we got it strapped onto the table, because it's going to start turning if we don't. But that's it. So just turn it all the way over and take the first piece off. Okay, so we're this far at the pipe cutter. We got the end piece cut off, and as you can see, the cutter is almost through it. So what we've done over here, this axle is still on this side. As you see, even from the factory, there's quite a bit of play in from the factory, from the end plate. So little thing here. So should be almost there now. She's not making that funny cracking noise. When it gets close to being all the way through, you can hear it now. You can that is almost cut all the way through. So another turn or two now, and it's going to fall off. So there's the piece on the ground. So what we're going to end up doing now. Before I didn't actually tape it, but I scribed the line down through there so we know what the orientation is, so we don't have turn like this or whatever. So we're going to do now, we're going to put the short axle in that piece, enter it in the rear end, and we're going to see, make sure it's all in the correct place. So that's what we're going to do next. Alright, so there we go. We have the axle entered in the flange part. You see she's cut there and she got the mark there. So when we come in here, look in here, I laid the pin back in, and well, the horseshoe's not in there right now, but as you know, you take the pin out, you push the axle in, take the horseshoe out, but the side axle should be actually touching or just off the pin, as you can see with the other side. When we put this in, we move it in, we, you know, if you push it and it touches, but it can move back and forward a little. So that is in the right spot now. And if you come over here, just out of curiosity, if you lifted this up, you look down at that flange, we're going to pull it out a little tiny bit. You can see where the seal is in the same spot that it was. So all we're going to do now is we're going to center this up and tack it in, and we're going to get it welded. So that's what we'll do now. We'll make sure she's oriented right here, and we'll pull it up, and we'll either put a piece of angle iron on each side of it, or just actually we won't actually be able to hold it in place with this one because it's pretty tight square fit. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so we'll continue on. So anyway, here's the axle tacked in, and just out of curiosity, we're actually going to measure this and move it into the pipe. Sorry, we'll take it from the inside, and we'll measure here. So if we look at there, from the inside here, we have 17 and 1/16. And the reason why we can measure it on the inside of here, because on the other side I still have the backing plate onto it, and I can't get the tape rolled around it. So 17 and a 16 there. So we line this up right here. Now you look at that there, and it's 17 and 16, 16th of an inch. So we know it's actually the right length, and we get that. So all we have to do now is finish weld this, and then we'll take the overall, give you an overall measurement of the axle then. But this is obviously 3 inches shorter, so roughly 3 inches shorter. So we'll weld her up, and then we'll have another look. So there we go, we have it welded. So it's saying now it's a 96 Explorer axle with 2 short axles into it. Let's see the measuring tape. It's 56 1/4 flange to flange for the axles. So I haven't got it done, but like I said, this will also, by doing this, it will center your rear end in the car. The pinion will be more centered in the car than what it was before. So, okay, so there you have it. It's the rear end is narrowed and it's ready to put in the car. So like I said, no fluid, a few new axle seals, and it'll be ready to go in. And we'll see you next time.